The big news that we are tracking at the moment, Operation Mahadev, big success for forces. 3 high-value terrorists killed in Dachigam in Jammu and Kashmir. This is the big story that we are tracking at the moment. Operation Mahadev, conducted by the forces, has given them a success. 3 high-value terrorists killed in Dachigam in Jammu and Kashmir. Aditraj Kaul joins us on the phone line. Aditraj, how important are these eliminations when we look at terrorist activity in Jammu and Kashmir? Aditya, if you can hear me, how important a success is this when it comes to blunting terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir? This is the big story that we are tracking at the moment. Operation Mahadev, a big success for forces. 3 high-value terrorists have been killed in Dachigam in Jammu and Kashmir. The encounter in fact broke out between Pakistan-sponsored terrorists and security forces in the upper reaches of Dachigam forest at Harwan in Srinagar. In fact, on the phone line, we are joined in by Deputy Managing Editor of News9, Kartikeya Sharma. Kartikeya, this high-value targets being eliminated, it is going to dent the terrorist infrastructure or the human assets that have been deployed from across the border from Pakistan, and it's going to be a big blow to terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir.
You know, it's the big news that is coming in is that the terrorists that may have been killed in Dachigam could have been involved in the Pahalgam terror attack. Now, this is the big news that is coming in. So, when the Parliament is going to discuss Operation Sindoor, the terrorists involved in Pahalgam have been killed. So, I think that's the news that is important, that Indian security forces have been able to neutralize, as per sources, those who were involved in Pahalgam. This is the news which we are breaking through sources. These are the reports. Official confirmation will come, but these are foreign terrorists. Let me put it like this: these are foreign terrorists, and they could have been part and parcel of the Pahalgam terror attack. So it's a big news that is coming in, and this encounter has taken place in Lidwas. This encounter has taken place in Lidwas. It's a big news that is coming in. So Operation Mahadev, I think, is a roaring success. 3 terrorists have been neutralized. 2 p.m. we expect the debate to take place inside the Parliament on Operation Sindoor. But this is a huge success for the Indian security forces to have neutralized these foreign terrorists. Let me tell you, Dachigam is not very far away from Srinagar. Dachigam used to be open for tourists, but subsequently, after the insurgency, Dachigam was closed to the tourists, and Dachigam is only made available to tourists on a special permit. There is a government rest house in Dachigam also. So it's a very important development. The photographs have also come out. And,
in fact, we are also joined in by SP Vaid, former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir. SP Vaid, this operation is now being tracked as of now with regard to what could be probably, trapping the suspected terrorists who could be behind the Pahalgam attack. How do you in fact see this coming in? The forces have been able to probably give the final blow on those who had planned Pahalgam.
Big development. I think there could not have been a more appropriate time than today, when discussion on Operation Sindoor is taking place in the Parliament. In fact, the security forces and the J&K police were on the lookout for quite some time, since 22nd April. Most probably, if these are all 300-400 foreign terrorists, could be these are involved, those who were behind Pahalgam and incident. I think big development, and I must compliment the intelligence network and the operation precision with which it has been conducted. Dachigam, as my earlier speaker was mentioning, is in the outskirts of Srinagar. Normally, visitor is allowed only with special permission of the head of the state. It's not everyone can go, and these are thick forests just adjacent to the garden area of Srinagar city, and I think it's a huge development. We must let's wait for the identification of these terrorists. Let official confirmation come. I think it's a huge development because all three Pakistanis were involved in Pahalgam incident, and all these apparently looks they are Pakistani. So let's wait for the official confirmation. Huge development.
Huge development that we are looking at. SP Ved, one of the biggest issues have always been that Pak uses such low-cost war assets by training young men, putting them across the border, creating that disturbance. But how do we break that cycle? I mean, it's been a continuous effort that's been carried out, but still the same book, the same operation that is being deployed against us. We keep ourselves very vigilant on the ground, but we have reduced a lot of such attacks, but still the same, the book that Pakistan uses against India when it comes to fomenting terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir.
See, Pakistan keeps, it's controlled by Army and ISI, which has Jihad and Ghazba Hind as its motto. It keeps changing the tactics every now and then. So I think the most effective strategy would be to ensure that terrorists at the first step itself are not able to enter the Indian territory.